Are we streaming here? It says I'm live. Concurrent viewers looks like it hasn't updated. It says 1 viewer right now. Oh no, 87. Okay, just updated literally as I was speaking. Microphone's on. Nobody's complaining in the chat room. It's 9:06. All right, sweet. Failed breakout there, guys. It hit 94 though. Not too bad. We sold at 81. Everything sounds like good. Did you guys see that last trade? Was that live? I have no idea. I hope it was live because I try to start on time. Whatever, guys. CRIS, guys, right now on the backside of move, be very careful. It just had a failed breakout at 494. I was looking for that move above 5. We did not get it. Sweet. Okay. So, oh no. That's borderline kind of depressing because I was like, perfect. Started even though I was in a trade. And then, well, looks like it didn't go live anyway. Darn. That was actually kind of a fun start. I wonder why I didn't start streaming. Maybe... Now I'm checking all the settings. Now I'm nervous. Now I feel like there's something wrong. At 9 a.m. it said stream is healthy and excellent. Well, oh well, I don't know. Either way, it looks like it was delayed or something like that. Who knows? Yeah, the final countdown. I think you're referring to the bull behind me, potentially. That'd be funny if it could work like that. All right, so we just had a last trade here. This is what I thought was on the stream, but it wasn't. We were waiting to get a better entry right around the 9 EMA. Ideally, something in the 60s. It kind of poked its head in there for, no, actually it stopped at the 70s. And then I wanted to wait for a $5 breakout, wait for a longer consolidation. We didn't get it. So we walked away with a small kind of profit here. I've had a lot of little base hits on CRIS. I don't think I had one home run trade. There was a nice little breakout here I traded. Here was a breakout. Notice I bought at the 82. So I didn't get in on this breakout during the pullback. I bought here pretty high. Whoops. I bought in pretty high. You could see that big breakout here, like a 6% move. And then I actually bought in looking for a continuation. So this was a breakout trade. This was a pullback trade that didn't really work out. Here was actually a decent pullback trade. This was a little bit better. Could have just held this one a little bit longer. I don't know why I sold so quickly, but it was kind of a nice first pop. Should have bought back maybe. And then had another breakout trade. This was another breakout trade here. So breakouts and pullbacks this morning were up $455 so far pre-market, just taking a lot of base hits. Like I just said, no home run trades, just a lot of little things popping around here. One second, I gotta turn on maybe one more light because it feels a little bit dark. Not sure if that made anything better. Okay, made it a little bit better. Yeah, every day's a little bit different, huh? It's hard to come in and be like, yesterday I did really good pre-market trading, so today I also want to do pre-market trading, and yesterday it was at 7, so today I'm going to be ready to go at 7. Yeah, with trading, it doesn't work like that. Trading, I like to be ready to go every single day. The market's open at 6:50 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, latest. Have my watch list ready to go. Watch that pre-market open. Pre-market opens at 4 a.m., but on TD Ameritrade, you guys already know it opens at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I like to watch it. And then if nothing happens, like yesterday, well, actually, yesterday there was some action too, but yesterday I did not feel it. I was just like, this is not what I was wanting. This is not like the move I wanted. It doesn't fit my thesis. So I just said, you know what? I'm not going to do any pre-market trading. And boom, I didn't do any pre-market trading. I got like 3 or 4 trades in all of yesterday. Today, we're already at like, I don't know, 8, 9 trades. And, it's 9:11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So every day's different. And I think, when I was starting to learn day trading, I was like, I was trying to be like really rudimentary, whereas it was just like, okay, 9:15, this happens at 9:15. But, sometimes it's a little bit like that, but like 9:30, the open happens. But you have to try to be very open-minded. And I'm always a little bit too biased, and that holds me back a little bit, but probably helps my risk as well. So yeah, CRIS, CRIS, the only ticker we traded so far pre-market. This was such a hot ticker. So let's actually review this one a little bit here. Try to figure out what's so hot about this ticker. So let's pull up here our watch list. Let's see, CRIS USA Biotech. They had a catalyst come out at yesterday in the afternoon, and then again this morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Announces positive preliminary data from ongoing phase 1 study for factory acute melanchomia. I mean, this is a big health issue. So it hits a large group of people. I'm showing looks like this catalyst updated phase 1 ongoing. See, it's pretty much the same catalyst. Nice SPAC swing king. I like it. Be like water, my friend Michael says. I like it. So yeah, this ticker is what we were trading today. You can see kind of the catalyst coming out here. They even have press releases on their site. Oh, this is actually a really cool little checklist here they have on their site. I don't think I've seen something like this to really visualize the very nice. I like this site. Oh, wow. Big breakout here on CRIS, guys. At 5. Oh, see it in the chat room too. Nice move there. This is actually what we were kind of waiting for. 9:13 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Possible entry on a retest. Could keep breaking out past 518. Try to snag it there at 509. It's not really selling off much more. 512. Long at 508. Bit of an aggressive fill, I gotta say. Looking for a bit of a continuation here. Sell volume a bit lighter. That's what I like to see. $505. Let's see if you could find some support here. 503, possible entry. 503, had a second fill at 503. Looking for ideally for a little bit of continuation here. Sell volume's getting lighter, guys. Just keep that in mind. It's getting a little bit shakier to trade for sure. Looking for a new high. Ideally, a break past 520. Gonna take some profits there. 518. I want to see a break past this area. All right, taking the rest of my profits there at 18. Yeah, sold a bit too soon, but I don't really like trading pre-market this close to the market open. You guys probably rarely see me do that, but you know, CRIS has just a lot of momentum, so we're able to walk away with pretty much another $100 right there. Up 568 pre-market now. Morning, calm down. Morning, everyone crawling in right now. Thinking if we're going to keep trading CRIS right now. I'm not totally sure. CRIS has really good support of 5. I'd be a little bit nervous on a crack of 5. Maybe even buy into the crack of 5. If we just go here to the daily chart on CRIS, always really important to kind of get an overview on this ticker. You know, as a biotech, these things do typically sell off, and they do have oftentimes spikes and then harder dips. We've traded this only once before. What I like about CRIS is as we're over 5, this is a huge move. We have a lot of support below us. We got at least another rally till 6 ahead of major resistance. And then I would look to see this thing maybe move a little bit closer to 8. So if we break 6, then, you know, $7 is always kind of a whole dollar pivotal spot to watch. But I think if we break 6, most likely we'll run to 8. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for today. But yeah, decent spike history. Looks like there's also a bit of dilution on this ticker. And then we have these kind of failed spikes to the upside. So, you know, it's a bit of a shaky one. It is a former gapper, but kind of shaky. I really like the catalyst on this one overall, though. So, let's actually look at some of these EVs very quickly here, just on the daily. Tesla at 648, insane. Up, down 2% pre-market. Workhorse finding support around 20. NKLA, NIO finally on the backside of the move here. Found support on 40. I can't believe 40 is support on that ticker. CLSK crawling. KCAC, which is now QS, still crawling up here. Really, really crazy. HCAC down 4%. Pre-market. I would really like to get long on HCAC. I'm not really sure what to do. I don't know. HYLN up 2%. Anything under 20 could be a good acquisition. Solo, I'm really not wild about this company. RIDE, Lordstown Motors, their trucks look pretty good. I would probably consider buying Lordstown closer to the 15s. So we'll be looking for, I know these aren't day trades right now, but I just want to kind of open my eyes here a little bit. KNDI, interesting support. GM, I'd be waiting for a GM pullback. I wouldn't be buying right now. XPEV selling off. They had an offering. Toyota Motors bounce off of 135. Lithium. Oh man, there's so many more tickers. Did you guys watch that 25-year-old billionaire Austin video I came out with yesterday? I mean, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Plug. FSR. Look at that nice bounce off of SSR. Blink. Really nice. I know Corey is in the Blink swing trade. I don't know if he sold or not. Man, there's so many. CIIC. Another ticker that we should have held on to, huh? Man, oh man, this thing went absolutely crazy. We sold at 22, and this thing's like, nope, Goes up 70+%. I was way too conservative on this ticker. Way too conservative on this ticker. It's down 8% though, pre-market. FEV selling off. Ford, solid rally. SBE, MBAC, Newborn Acquisition Corp. This is another SPAC. There's QuantumScape again, NGA. Oh, boy, guys. Get your swing trade pocketbook out because things are getting interesting. BFT, GMHI. GMHI, guys, this is no longer a trading company. This was on the 2nd. You guys already know that if you watched the video from yesterday, which is now LAZR, which is up 11%. No! Another ticker where I was like, I want to buy this one. Up 11% pre-market. I'm not going to trade it in these areas. You guys already know that, but we'll see. All right, sorry. I just wanted to talk about EVs a little bit here because it's just been such a hot market. Nuro is another ticker, guys, that we're probably going to be trading today. USA Medical Instruments and Supply Company, 4 million float, 9 million market cap, healthcare. They came out with some news yesterday evening after the market closed. Stock rose 60%. Trading volume, company market cap stands at 13 million. There's no specific catalyst. This was the only catalyst I found when you were on TD Ameritrade, their live news feed. There was 12 healthcare stocks moving Monday. So I don't know why this one's moving, but it looks like maybe it's a sympathy play. I don't know. I couldn't really say why this one's moving at the moment. Ticker NURO. Let's go to Finviz. No, let's go to BAMSAC. If I could spell, life would be a little bit easier. No filings that I see. Yeah, I don't know why Neurometrics, NURO is up. I don't know. CRIS is really the ticker I want to be watching today. LXRX is another ticker that looked kind of interesting. Really had a solid move right here, selling off a bit pre-market. This ticker, USA Biotech, 52 million float. They got upgraded Citigroup to $6. I don't like trading price target increases, but it doesn't mean it's bad. I just don't feel like they ever really make a ticker move. Now, if a price target comes out with a huge report that everyone's talking about, that like something fundamentally changed, that's different. But if it's just a price target increase, I've noticed it doesn't really give you the kind of catalyst that you typically want. LXRX, though, I mean, it's up 60%. And if you wrote this freaking first pullback, second pullback, third pullback, 3 pullbacks, and a 55% move, I mean, that's pretty solid. You're probably going to be like, Alex, what's up? All right, Mike, I see your comment. You're very bullish on CRIS. Nice to know. Morning, Corey. Wait, Corey, you're not just waking up, are you? All right, so those are the tickers I'm watching right now. I know there's probably other stuff worth watching, but that's, guys, you don't want to spread yourself too thin. I only got 2 eyes, and I could only do the iguana for a little bit. And no matter how many screens I got, when I look at more than 2 tickers, I just kind of trip over myself. So those are the ones I'm going to be focused on at the market open. CRIS, Nuro, and then maybe another ticker that's kind of popping up there. Maybe LXRX. I don't know. Maybe Eclipse. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see what happens. We've got another 4 minutes here before the market opens. So got to keep it lighthearted in here a bit. I'm going to refill my tea, which I've already had like 3 cups of. It's not really probably the best idea. And I'm going to take a restroom break, and then I'll see you guys in a second again. Here's some reading for you guys. I may be in Florida right now, but it's freezing today. Absolutely freezing. All right, so we just did a full review of CRIS. This has been a really strong pre-market for it. It hasn't even really consolidated much. Maybe between 7 and 8 there was a bit of consolidation. Like 7 to 9 even maybe. Yeah, it's the last video we uploaded. Oh yeah, Constantine, good call out from that. So you got another minute till the market opens. Don't forget to change your time force today if you switched it. I know I always do. Be careful with CRIS. It's going to be probably a pretty intense open. Very overextended, this ticker, up 270%. So, oh boy. I'm in Vero Beach at the moment, Bella. Whew. Yikes, that's cold. Maybe that's why I drank so many teas this morning. I don't have socks or a sweater because they're in the laundry right now, and I'm just like just drinking hot tea to warm me up. It's kind of ridiculous. All right, guys. Central Florida is always going to be a bit colder. All right. I thought you would, Corey. All right, guys. Good luck, everyone. 7 seconds here left to the market open. We're about to hear that ding, 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 guys. Good luck. I was still thinking CRIS could see that break of 6. That's my goal. If it breaks 6, I would like to see 8. I would like to see a bit more consolidation, though, before we do some sort of crazy move like that. Nuro, this is going to be interesting to watch, too. This could go at least to VWAP, I think, without too much difficulty, but keeping an eye on it. I don't know. The catalyst I like to see, and then depends on how, not every catalyst is created equal, but it's just one part of the larger mix. So I don't know, like 30%, maybe 50%. But price action is really important as well. Is probably the most important. 5% dip, Nuro. I'm just sitting back right now. Markets are slightly red. That should be good for day trading. CRIS looked like it's trying to break the 6. Big open volume on CRIS. I'd like to see that. %11 move so far since that low of 537. Failed breakout at 5.9. This chat room is quite funny. 4% down from the open. 12% down from the high. Not sure how much this is going to sell off here. It's going to be... I mean, right now we're on the backside potentially. That was a failed breakout. Neuro's up 85. Yep, boom. There was that move to VWAP we were talking about. Remember, Neuro has huge resistance right around 450, so I would probably be a little bit weary, but hey, not a bad open there, 13% run up. Possible second dip on CRIS. This could be on the backside. $5.40 might. No trades yet since the open. It's 9:34. PLTR and KODK huge flushes. Really not surprised. Maybe I'm a little bit surprised on PLTR, but that was a big run on PLTR had. Thanks for that, Aaron. Little update. I'm watching CRIS NURO right now. Remember, just because I'm not watching the ticker you're watching doesn't mean it's not good to trade. I just can't keep track of too many tickers. Wow, NURO, huge wicked flush there. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Holy moly, hope nobody was long that. Remember, NURO is lacking a catalyst and has huge resistance above. That was kind of what we were very skeptical about on this ticker. This could bounce pretty nicely, though, from here. This could easily come back to 4. I'm not trading it, though. So, NURO just sounds like a flush. That's funny. CRIS setting up for a possible break of 6 here. It's at 575 with that former high of 5.9. What are we gonna get, boys? Nice, David. Good managing your risk with smaller size. Always smart to start off with small size. I do that with all my pre-market trades. Well, I try to do that with all my pre-market trades. It doesn't always work. NURO still selling off here. Possible double bottom coming up, though, on NURO. That was a big sell-off. Getting close to 12%. CRIS possibly breaking 6. CRIS just broke 6. Well, it had a high of 6. Oh, there goes 607, new high. Really big move there. Wow, I was not expecting that to happen this fast. I was really hoping it would consolidate a little bit longer. No trades yet from me since the open. Pre-market was really where I was getting a bit more aggressive. LXRX being called out. And yeah, it's moving again. Nice little red to green pop on LXRX. Good call there. I got CRIS on my second screen. CRIS possible pullback there. I don't like the current risk on CRIS. That's my problem. Yeah, Aaron, totally true. There's been no major flushes on CRIS. Just to that failed breakout, but even that wasn't really a flush. That's after being up 270%. So it's up 330% now. So the fact that this one hasn't flushed more than a couple, 5-10% after a failed breakout is really impressive. This is looking good. 633. Remember I said if it broke 6, I'd be looking for this to run to 8. So it looks like I've been too cautious with this one. It's up 25% from that open low. Nuro selling off again. First major pullback could be closer to 617 or so, 620. Just gonna put a limit order just in case. There's no stopping this one. Let's go back to Nuro. I want to keep this one on my watch as well. Break past 65 could be an entry. Yeah, Romolia, Chris is intense. Nice, Mike. Mike. Whew, Jonathan, really sweet, man. Over a 10% trade. Big congrats there, man. That's a home run trade. Beautiful. People dream about 10% in a year. CRIS and Nuro and LXRX are my top 3 I'm looking at right now. Let's sort by dollar volume. We have SFX, my God, QS up here 16% today. Part of my soul just died when I read that. We were long QS as a swing, but I sold it way too early. Nuro might be a possible trade. Bouncing, having a perfect double bottom. Nuro, CRIS still watching. CRIS at 650. This is a key zone, guys. I removed limit order on Chris for now. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, the community here is on fire. Love it. Nuro was not a bad double bounce. I was hoping that the double bottom would crack a bit and I would accumulate in the 50s. Didn't work, so missed that bounce right there. Chris could be a good bounce play coming up. It's a little bit tricky to say where I would buy it at this point in time, though. I was looking for that crack of 650. We got the crack of 650. I just feel like there's a lot of downside risk on this ticker right now. If you don't see a trade that you're super stoked about, remember, you don't have to trade. I like to remind myself all that all the time because sometimes I feel the pressure I need to trade. I don't know if it's coming from the stream or if it's coming from just, you know, sitting here. I'm sure everyone feels that pressure, you know, if it's like being at work and you're not working, it just kind of feels weird, right? So with trading, it's a bit different because it's like sometimes the best thing you can do is nothing. And I'm not saying that's the best thing you can do right now, but yeah, see, like Nuro, I could have got more aggressive on that one, but it wasn't fitting my risk tolerance, so I didn't. That's a 6% bounce that we missed. $9:42 a.m. Oh. Man, I love having my second screen above my first screen. It is just, I feel like it's really good for my spine. Let's check out the tickers. Here's CRIS on the screen. Here's SFIX, kind of a volatile open there over my price target. Nuro looking good. LXRX, I gotta say, LXRX is a really good climb here. Remember, this one didn't just have that price target increase, 52 million float. This is definitely a bigger company than we're typically day trading, but sweet move on it for sure. Nice break of 2.5. I would like to see this run to 3. I'm going to put an alert here if we break over 2.6. And see if we break back below VWAP. I'll put an alert here as well. Maybe we'll start trading the range on it. Don't forget to drop a like, guys, if you're enjoying the community. And if you're new, consider subscribing, guys. We'd love to see you again. All the new faces. Nice, Corey. Little base hit. I always like a nice one, like $70 to start the day is always like a nice, like, okay, we're moving in the right direction. I think my first trade was also like $70 today. Everything under 10 million market cap, I'm typically not super stoked about trading. YQ is getting halted here. Clips right on the border of something I would trade. Heavy resistance on this one. I don't regret not trading CRIS because CRIS I thought was overextended and I thought it would sell off more. So the fact that I missed the move from 6 to 7 and actually more like 5.30 or so to 7, I'm trying to not have it bother me so much. David, yeah. I think that's actually a really nice thing about day trading small caps. Like when I was day trading crypto and I was day trading Litecoin almost every single day, sometimes I would have like extreme biases, and I like small caps because every day we kind of trade something new, and sometimes, you know, I don't have to think about, you know, oh man, that dirty ticker yesterday, like, oh, I have to trade it again today. It's just like, it's kind of nice. CRIS could be a good little bounce here. The thing is, you got to watch out with trading the backside of a move on a very aggressive ticker because this thing had a really strong run up. Sometimes they have a really strong sell-off on the backside, and I'm not a huge fan of trading dips sometimes when it's a really quick mover. Just like LXRX, really nice, strong move to the upside, and then the first dip was just 12% nonstop candles, right? So if you're trying to dip buy these, you'd have to cut your losses quickly. Similar situation here. So again, buying a pullback here might actually not be the best idea. I don't know, I could be wrong, but let's see what happens. 250 is getting chipped away for sure. Yeah, Corey, same here, same here. I think CRIS is on the backside, but I don't know. I could be totally wrong. I was already wrong about that last rally. So LXRX is finding some decent support around 2.5. I need to stop drinking tea. Nuro with a bit of a double attempt to break VWAP here. This is probably the least stoked I am about a ticker at Nuro. Although we did put in a nice little double bottom and technically a higher low, so maybe we're going to get a break past 411 at one point. I don't know. We do have some upside here to about 4.5, I would say. Will do, Bren. I still got your other video on my to-do list. Maybe I'll watch it today after the stream, LXRX. And there goes LXRX. Solid breakout there. Good pullback. 7% move. Hopefully somebody got that. Watch out, guys. There's definitely a bit of resistance between this zone here at 265 and 269. CRIS really trying again. Wow. I'm pre-market. I felt like I was pretty dialed in. Now I'm like, well, CRIS big breakout there. Possible quick pullback here. 675. Maybe we have the option to run to 8. Going long at 732. Sold right away. Sorry I couldn't switch my screen fast enough, guys. This was a really risky trade. I wanted to watch the order book the whole time. Did not have the... I made 8 cents a share on that one. Very small trade. Sold off pretty quick. And I think we have that room to run to 8. That's why I bought this pullback. Let's see, 7.5. I want to see the break of 7.5. That was my thesis. That was an intense, quick one. 7.5, man, looks like it should break here. I don't know. I bought in at 32 and then quickly went to 24, and I was like, man, I'm playing with fire right now. Not to mention 1,000 share size. 707. I'm gonna go smaller size right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to trade this one. I hope it breaks 8, but I don't know if I'm going to be on board with it. This is up 400%, guys. 950. I might be done trading CRIS in like the next 10-15 minutes. 410. Wow, this is insane. My goal, my target on CRIS, pre-market goal was $8. So it looks like we're getting really close to that. 750. Oh, almost chipped it. This is definitely chart porn. $7. Look at this thing. I mean, you're up and down like 7% in one click. So that's why if I trade this one, I have a smaller size now. This is definitely a bull flag, though. But I'm not super aggressive on these kind of poppers. Nice bounce. Nice crack of 7 and a nice return to 7. But to me, it's too soon. Hold, guys. It's like one of those movies. War movies. Hold. 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 Found support at 91. Could be a good entry. Back to 7. I think this is going to rip back above 7. Well, it's already above 7, but I was kind of talking about the former high of the candle around 720. Let's see what happens. Man, I'm about to just pull out the bag of popcorn, guys. Holy moly. Such a quick mover. I love these quick movers, man. CRIS has been such a fun ticker today. TD Ameritrade's even showing our trades, which is like a blessing. CRIS moves quick. If it goes to 8, it's gonna do it in like 2 candles. I don't know if they're gonna be right now, but I'm just saying, like, this is all pre-market. This thing was so fast. That's why I'm not getting aggressive right now, because to me it's overextended, and that means it can move really fast to the downside. But yeah, I don't know. I bet you Ross Cameron's like, it's gonna keep going to 8, and then I'm gonna buy at 8.50. I'm gonna buy at 9, sell at 9.50. I'm like, nope. Risky tickers. I like that. Another episode of Risky Tickers. Nice, 770. Shows strength here on this ticker. Good move. Pulling up. Quick micro pullback here. Let's see if we get an entry at 770. Looking for the break at 8. 69. Close. Small size I would be doing in this area. Missed my entry at 69. Oh, this looks like it's going to break. Ooh, bit more sell-off. Yeah, so good thing I didn't trade it. I probably would have got shaken out 1,000 times. Move is definitely not over yet, though. Who's trading this pullback? I'm not trading this pullback. All right, guys, I'm not trading CRIS. I think sticking with my gut on this one is probably the best bet, or else I'm just going to get some serious FOMO on this ticker. I've milked CRIS enough pre-market, and I couldn't be more happy about this ticker. CRIS is selling off again. I'm watching NURO as well. I haven't been watching the other tickers as much as I should have, because I was way too focused on CRIS. This was a really nice 247 pullback on LXRX. But check out the volatility on LXRX. It's nowhere even remotely compared to CRIS. CRIS is at $770 million volume on the day, guys. We rarely see this, especially in the last few weeks. But like ending pre-market or day trading at like 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's always like, oh my God, this stock is almost at, 500 million. That's a big volume. So this ticker, it's 957 and it's at $780 million volume. So it's this thing is being traded very aggressively. So that's maybe an indicator I should have been more hot on it, but I was pretty aggressive on it pre-market. And to me, I thought it was going to sell off. And then I noticed that I was kind of on the wrong side of this ticker. I didn't shift my mindset quick enough on it into the open. So at this point, I could just really hopefully learn and, do better next time. But I'm already pretty happy with what we're walking away with. Watch out with NURO. This is such a flushy ticker, guys. This looks like it doesn't really ever hold its highs well. If it does break 410, I wouldn't be surprised if it flushed right away again. And, this looks like a failed breakout here with big sell volume. So NURO just looks like a freaking accident waiting to happen. My God, QS. QS is Why are you doing this to me? QS is at a new high, guys. Broke 52. Absolutely devastating to my little soul. LAZR also just piling higher. I almost want to talk about some swing trades. What's 31% stake in QS? Wow, okay, yeah. That's a pretty big stake from Volkswagen. Well, Volkswagen's getting their return on investment right now. What's up, Eugene? Yeah, man. Where you been hiding? I got some cannabis tickers, Bren, that you might like. Watching QS, was thinking about doing that bottom bounce just now at 53, and then I was like, well, good chance we might crack it. So I have a friend that's pretty big in the cannabis industry, and not like as a CEO of a public company or anything like that, but you know, he does a lot of stuff in California. Jeff, the 420 chef, you could see him on Instagram. He's a chef, obviously, based on his name. Afria, he says, is a really interesting company, something that he really likes, recommends. And then Growth Generation, he says, is really good. It's like Home Depot, but for like hydroponic and plants. And he says it's something that it says it's in the perfect position in that industry to really pop. No, no, no. This guy's a little bit more than just a consumer. He's pretty well off. Does pretty big events. Has his own shop. I'm just gonna stop talking because I feel like you guys aren't convinced. I'll make a video on it. I don't know about today, but I will. Nice, nice. Good to hear. So QS, nice move there. CRIS is potentially on the backside of the move. We reached 709. My price target was 8, which I always sell before my price target. So the pot to 7 and 9 was beautiful. I thought maybe we could see a crack at 8, but that was something I was not willing to risk myself. CRIS right now, in my eyes, with the falling volume, is on the backside of a move. We are trending under the 9 EMA, but we're still above VWAP. QS and a bunch of other swing trades is what I want to be kind of maybe focusing on now. Although I don't want to really stop day trading because day trading is really hot day today. So let's keep trading, and let me run to the restroom again. Yeah, I did it twice because I'm drinking so much tea. Whoop, alert just went off. Neuro, hold on, let me go to Neuro, and then nice breakout here. I don't want to trade this ticker though, so I'll be right back. All right, guys, back in action. There goes NURO with the flush that we were talking about. Not that bad of one. It's just a bit of a wiki kind of ticker. It's only 5% down, but kind of like no surprise there. CRIS, guys, on the backside, potentially with this below the 9 EMA, but it's still in an upwards trend above VWAP, so keep that in mind. $6 could be a big bounce potential, so let's keep a reminder here and see if we start dipping below 6, maybe 30, which could be happening any moment. LXRX, just with that increased price target, bigger ticker. Have not traded this one yet today. 250's big support on it. We have that huge resistance at 288. I would like to see this run to 3. QS, oh, such a nice move, man. Look at Neuro. Nice little move there. 8%. Congrats to anyone who took that one. That was above my tolerance, my risk tolerance on that, so I did not trade it. Laptop's probably loving this colder weather. I have a northern laptop. It likes cold conditions. Neuro, blowing my mind here. Really good move on that. Good to see some momentum from this ticker. Remember, guys, 465, 450 to $5 is huge resistance on this ticker. But this was a good move. So, like to see that. Like to see that action. Quite the sell-off on QS just now, huh? Small entry here on QS. Order book on this one is crazy. $140 new size. $7,000 position size. It's a bit of a slower mover. Big sell-off here on QS. This is a big move for this kind of size ticker. So it looks like I bought in a little bit too soon. I do like this ticker, but doesn't really matter. Price action is everything for day trading. We're not swing trading this ticker at the moment. Don't see any news that came out to justify that sell-off. But hey, this one was a really big run. It had a 9% sell-off there. Right now we're at an 8% sell-off, so it could easily keep selling off here. One more average down on QS. Still selling off. Bigger selling pressure on this one than I would have expected. Whoa, look at that. Dipping VWAP. Who would have expected that? Down about 1%. 1.5% on this one. $7,500 position size, roughly closer to 8. CRIS, guys, getting close to potential $6 buying zone. Close this trade at 74, still long 50 shares. Out, rest of the trade. We walked away with 38 bucks on QS. I'm happy I'm green on it. Sold off way stronger than I would have expected. This is a big move on QS for a large stock like this. So I felt like I didn't want to get aggressive too soon, and I did it. But at the same time, wow, I kept on selling off a little bit more. So yeah, QS is a ticker that I really like, and to me, I didn't feel like it was going to just disappear. So I felt a little bit confident holding into a little bit of red. But at the same time, you don't know if there's an offering. You don't know why a ticker is moving the way it's moving when it sells off a lot, oftentimes. So I do want to be extra careful on dip buying. But yeah, QS, HCAC, LAZR. I mean, these are all tickers that I want to be swing trading at one point. To me, they're just a little bit overextended short term. That's why I'm not long them at the moment. But yep. Oh, look at this. Ears is back on our watch list. Anyone long Ears? Such a cute ticker. I wish on. I hope I'm saying your name right. Huan. How do you pronounce that? Part of me wants to say Hewan, but I feel like that's definitely not right. Corey, are you still milking Nuro? I feel like you're over here just super quiet, just cashing out on Nuro right now. Thanks, Brent. I felt like personally I could have held QuantumScape forever, but it was a day trade. It was not a swing trade. It's really important to never mix the two up. It's so easy, especially when you're first starting out as a trader, to be like, you know what, this day trade didn't work out, but I like the stock, so I'm just going to hold on to it. If that was ever the actual case, why you bought the stock, you probably would have not bought it on a breakout. So never mix up day trading and swing trading. Right now, my unlimited account, I'm in my day trading account, and then my 25K challenge is the new swing trading account. I might even just call it day trading and swing trading, just to make it super obvious for everybody. It's like Juan. Okay, Juan. Perfect. Juan. Although Hewan is kind of fun too. But no, Juan it is. Juan. Juan. Nice. Okay. CRIS getting kind of interesting. Break of 6 here. Be careful on the break of 6. It's definitely got a bit more downside potential. Six getting chipped right now, guys. Watch out. %10 pop though. CRIS is popping like you wanted. One win. I'm about to get hypothermia on my fingers. If I just put my fingers on my laptop, it's like pretty much a giant heater. So there we go. LXRX, super nice bounce off of 2.5. Anyone trade this? The crack of 2.5 and then the reversal? That's a good little 2% cracker right there. A 2%, 2.5% all day long. Do that 10 times. I mean, you're going to be freaking coasting. Remember, guys, the second trade. So if you're looking for a break of VWAP, crack of 2.5 trade, that was the trade. You don't trade the same trade twice usually. That's why I didn't trade that cracker just now. NNOX. Let me see what you guys are talking about over here. This thing had a pretty big sell-off here. Nano X Imaging LTD. Good run-up for sure. New high at 69 a few days ago. Support roughly at 50. Light volume crack of 50. That's actually a bullish sign. This could see a lot of support right around the 45s. Could keep selling off from here. But it's solid double bottom. So maybe it's going to have a intraday bounce back. to 50 or so. That's a good 5% upside. I like the 5-minute setup, guys. Check out the 5-minute on NNOX. It's big support there. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. RKT. Did I do a warrior trading course? No, I did not do a warrior trading course. It's probably a pretty good course. I would never probably down talk it. I've never done it, but I've watched a lot of his videos. I watch his recaps. He doesn't do recaps anymore either. I've noticed he switched to just live streaming. Darn him taking our live streaming, but I watch a lot of his stuff, and it's good. I like how he breaks down his trades, so I really enjoy it. RXT poppin'. It's funny how a ticker that's like a classic mid to large cap has much less volume than a small cap on a hot day. I mean, these small caps on hot days are just like, they're a different world. CRIS. Constantine says is back up. Yeah, it's definitely back up. Had a solid bounce off of 6. I wanted to trade the bounce off of 6, but I was waiting for like 580. We cracked to like 590. I was even waiting for like 570. I don't know. That was probably too conservative. I wanted to see like VWAP get touched but hold. So now it's back up pretty decently. I mean, that's like a 7-8% move it's had so far. So kind of sandbagging there a little bit. Yeah, thanks, Aaron. Unfortunately, I didn't trade it myself. I was too conservative, like I just said. But yeah, man, that coulda, shoulda worked out. Did you snag it? If you did, man, good for you. Living on a dream, I'm coasting. $10.20. CRIS now selling off. Now could be dipping in the 570 zone. Oh yeah, DC. Yeah, that's the way to go. That's I was watching it as well for a pretty long time like that. Yeah, we've been trading for quite some time. I think I first started trading in 2013, but then I took like a 3-year break after about 2 years of trading because I was traveling a lot and working on a company with my brother. And then like 3 years ago, I got back into trading. First, I was trading crypto for 2 years, and then November last year, we started trading small caps again, which is pretty much where everything started. Dishes duty, Brent. My God. I don't know how I feel about KNDI, but I do feel like if I was going to buy it, it's in a pretty good price target right now in terms of risk. So even if it sells off another 20%, it's already near the lows. So I feel like there's a bit of confidence I would have with KNDI that I didn't have like a few weeks ago when it was hitting new highs. So I don't know. If you really like the company, I feel like right now is maybe an interesting time for it. But yeah. Lawrence, we love it. Except they're all overextended in my eyes, so I'm waiting for better entries. Ah, gotcha, Aaron. Yeah, fair enough. That's definitely true. $10.23, guys. Whew. I feel like an old man today. Like it's only 10:23. I feel like it's 10 p.m. It's been such a hot trading day. Some good opportunities today. Velocity and Eugene, yes to both of those things. We'll do the recap video in about 10 minutes or so, give or take, maybe 5 to 15 minutes depending on some action, and then we'll review some swing trades. Brett lives in a frat house. I'm always baffled, honestly, Recovery Do Road. Whenever I see a Ross hater, I'm like, how do you not... What? Like, how can you hate on Ross? Like, he's just streaming his trading, being an absolute savage, sharing so much knowledge on a legendary kind of trader status that he has. Like, I don't know. If you don't like Ross, then you must, I don't know. It sounds very negative. Uh-oh. Internet is, I think, just died for a second. Hold on, let me see if I just lost you guys. Nope, okay, everything's good. Yeah, Colby. Trading is my primary income. Nice, David. That's what I like to hear, man. Yeah, Kingship, you gotta be careful with that stuff. Like, slow internet, bad laptop. It's really a recipe for disaster. I've definitely learned my fair share of being super careful with that stuff. CRIS, guys, popping back up again. This could run to at least 6.8 before it reverses. Volume is very light, but we're almost at $1 billion being traded on CRIS. Pull back here. Possible entry at 36. Entry at 36. Looking for a move back above 60. Selling there at 48. Made about 12 cents a share on that one. Not the biggest trade, but a good risk reward trade. I like to see that we were back above the 9 EMA, and I got it pretty quick on that one. 1,000 shares, 6.3 position size, $6.3 thousand position size. 6.5. I was waiting for the 6.5 breakout. I really think it's going to happen. I wasn't willing to hold it myself, though, but doesn't mean I didn't think it was going to happen. I just like to take profits quickly because I can't handle the pressure. All right, good. I didn't tip off too much. Dang, David, that's a really good return. 262. Congrats, man. That's savage. Any day I'm over 10% of my average position size, I'm super stoked. So that would have been $77 for you. And you pretty much made 40% of your average position size, man. Big congrats. That's really good. So all you need to do now to make more money is just use bigger position size. I'm sure you already know that. I'm kind of saying the obvious, but I like to remind myself, like, if I want to start having $10,000 days, I don't need to trade any different. I just need to trade with bigger size. And that's all I'm doing. Like, every month, I'm just increasing my position size slowly and slowly as I feel comfortable. If I went to started trading today with $50,000 position size, I guarantee you I'll start making a lot of mistakes because I'll be down 0.5% and I'll be flailing left and right, you know? So you gotta like mentally really get used to it where you're trading at. I like the Russian girl on Trader TV, John says. Joe Kennedy, trust me, man. We all have been there. I'm pretty crazy when I travel now. Like, I have an Ethernet cable that's like over 50 meters long. It's pretty much half my suitcase. And if I go to a hotel and they're like, "Sorry, the router's like downstairs," I'm like, "That's no problem." And I freaking like rig the hotel with my Ethernet cable. Like, I don't know. You get kind of to the point in life where you're just like, you have to have your contingency plans. And I've only got to that point because I've been in bad internet situations. I've been in bad laptop situations. I've had my laptop turn off on me in the middle of a trade. Like, it's just so stressful. That's a good question, business. The catalyst must be even hotter than I would have expected. So yeah, David, man, I feel you on that, man. That'd be freaking me out left and right. I'm coasting. 10:30, guys. 10:30. Ding, 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 ding. Market's closed. Just kidding. It's not closed, but oh yeah, Tyler. Tyler's talking dirty to me, guys. Tell him to stop. HCAC. Yeah, it is. Good call. I have so many alerts ready to pop off on this ticker. Nice little 3% bounce here. Had a bit of a failed double top. Could be on a temporary downwards trend. I think I'm going to wait with HCAC. I'm going to wait for a lot of these tickers. I could be wrong. I'm really waiting for a crack of 16 and then buy into the 15s. I don't know if we're going to get that. But if I can have an entry price on HCAC with a 1 and then a 5 and then a point, whatever, I'm going to be freaking crying. John, that's really funny. I also sub Bren. Nice. But I still gotta finish the episode 2. I haven't finished that one. John, that's really funny. My cousin says you guys are not day traders, you're morning traders. That's really, really classic. That's kind of true. But, we're day traders in terms of like, intraday, and, we stop trading during the day. Yo, Darth, savage entry on CRIS, man. Awesome move there. Good stuff. Already up over 10%. Good for you, man. John. Market's closed, guys. It's past 10:30. We can't trade anymore. Yeah, I'd be nervous holding it right now. I'm not gonna lie. But the bounce off of 6 was really nice. In hindsight, and even not in hindsight, it was an obvious move, but I didn't have the guts to actually do it when it came down to it, so that's a little bit disappointing. I like that, Tyler. Who's Valeria? Is that your name? The final countdown. VLRA. Man, I don't know what you guys are talking about. All right, let's start with a little bit of a midday recap here. Okay, first time looking at the profit since market open. Oh, the Russian girl. Okay, John, gotcha. I have checked a few times, but I tried not to look at the totals. So my guess is over 700, but I'm not totally sure. Okay, we're at $811 profit today. Not bad at all. We're trading right now with about $4.3 thousand average position size. If we just go to the stats right here, so this is for December. We're up $2,000 in December, not counting yesterday. I haven't documented yesterday's trades. Oh wait, that's not true. Is it true? Oh, I did yeah, okay. Counting yesterday. Pretty wishy-washy right here. Average win, average loss, 1.7 to 1.5. So my risk reward right now isn't really great. It's like pretty much 1-to-1. But my total winners right now, guys, this is actually what is really holding down the fort. 80% winners, 18% losers, and then the rest is scratches. That's really nice. I'm pretty happy about that. So yeah, my average position size $4.3 per $1,000. My max consecutive winning trades is 15. That's actually pretty good. So I've been on a huge winning ratio right now. I'm clearly not probably holding on to my winners long enough though. Because if I was, I think my average win would be higher, but my max consecutive trades and my total winners would be lower. Because every time you hold a little bit longer to get a little bit more reward, you're risking, being in a flush or, closing for a loss. But yeah, so I'm pretty happy. I mean, $4.3 thousand average position size, and we're closing today at $8,800 profit. That means we're roughly getting like close to 20% profit today based on our average position size. That's really, really nice. Like, I'm always happy on a day over 10% of my average position size, but close to 20, I'm super stoked. Hopefully, we'll be like David Montana with freaking 40% profit on his average position size, but I don't know. I'm pretty happy with this. Dang, Michael, that's some heavy stuff, but nice. How do I pick my watch list? I use my gap scanner right here, top gappers, top gainers, and then I use top gainers pre-market. I have a video about the top gainers pre-market that you guys can check out in the FAQ section. I did change the scan query recently, so here's the new one. I removed a lot of stuff, and that's because in TD Ameritrade, I noticed that the more stuff you have, it stops showing tickers even though they qualify. I don't know. It just trips over itself. I'm not really sure. So the TD Ameritrade scanner, just know it stops working properly if you put too much in it. I can't fully explain it, but I don't know. That's pretty much what it is. And the things fit the criteria. I like, it's not that these stocks weren't fitting the criteria. Maybe TD Ameritrade doesn't have that criteria for the stock, and it's not, since it doesn't show, maybe it just doesn't include it. I don't know. So I moved it to last market cap, and then after hours percentage change, close greater than 10%, extended hours ever starting at 1 minute. So that's what I was thinking. Yeah, so let's go ahead and review QS. No, let's go ahead and talk about CRIS first, and then we'll talk about QS and some other swing trades as well. Let's see. ZW is wondering what's Ross. Ross Cameron, he is a day trader. His channel is called Warrior Trading. He's a legend. He's really, really good. He's the GOAT day trader. Okay, so let's get back here. CRIS. Baby hits baby. Base hits baby. Thanks David for the $20, man. I really appreciate it. I was reading baby hits baby. I was like, what? Base hits baby. Yeah, man, that's what it's all about. Okay. Let's get back to it. So let's talk about CRIS here a little bit, and then we'll talk about QS and some other swing trades. Okay, so CRIS, CRIS, CRIS Inc. They had a really nice catalyst today. This is their website right here, and it's actually a really nice biotech website. I feel like oftentimes with biotech websites, I just want to kind of die a little bit when I'm on the website. And this one's really good. So they have a catalyst today. Announces updated preliminary data for ongoing phase 1 study, lymphoma. I mean, this is a really good catalyst here on a health issue that is quite predominant. So you hear about it all the time. So it's nice to see a catalyst like that. So let's go to, okay, so the 53 million float, at first I was kind of iffy about, because you guys know we're always looking for stocks, right, that are under 10 million float. Ideally under 10 million, but I should be under 50 million float with a news catalyst, strong spike history, good daily chart to run, fast rate of change, and ideally between $2 and $7. And pretty much everything was checking out with CRIS. It's rare when everything checks out like that. This was looking like it was going to be a hot ticker. We've traded this before. We've gotten our feet wet before. And pre-market, we were having issues around 5. But when we cracked 5 and ran to 6, then I was like, man, there's a good chance we're going to run to 8, because $8 is that last area where we had huge support for quite some time before we really started that downwards descent. So let's go here and zoom in on CRIS. I was really cautious with this one. I didn't trade it till about 7:45 when we saw some volume come back in it. I missed this whole run up here to the upside. I mean, there's a lot of opportunities for me to get aggressive on this. This was 150% fit first leg. We consolidated with almost no sell off. We were always above VWAP. I started trading breakouts on this one. This kind of shows you how much I was waiting for a breakout. Like, I didn't trade this till about 382. So I was buying this breakout near the high of that first green candle. I bought it almost at that perfect high with the goal of selling over 4. I sold early though. I could have bought a pullback here. This thing was just so much more aggressive than I was ready for. So I didn't even do that good trading today, and I'm up 20% over my based on my average position size. So, you know, like, it's nice to look back and be like, wow, there's actually so much more opportunity we could have had today. Or I could have just got so much more aggressive. I bought some dips on this one. I bought some pullbacks, some more breakouts. You guys saw this trade in the morning open. Bought a pullback here. I didn't trade any of it into the run to the upside. So, like, looking back at it, like, I really left a lot of opportunities on the table, which is actually really exciting, because that means, you know, as we get better, as we get more aggressive, as we, you know, get more comfortable with these big runners, maybe, you know, instead of making 20%, I could have made 40% based on my average position size or something like that. So, you know, it's nice to see that, and it's also nice to see that you don't have to get super aggressive, and you could, you know, you could wait for stuff that you're comfortable with. Michael's wondering in the chat room, does TradeJournal automatically add your trades? At the moment, no. And if you guys don't know what TradeJournal is, this is a free place to document your trades. So I use the import feature. There's a whole entire video on the import feature. And so just click on import, and then you can just check out how this works. So you have to download your content, your entries in a CSV file, and make sure it's under this format. There's a Google Sheet to help you, and there's a video to help you, and then you import it. The nice part is every exchange technically works as long as you configure it right. The downside at the moment is you have to match the entries with the trade, so that takes a little bit of time. But you know, if you just get used to it, it was pretty quick, and we're going to be coming out with a wizard sometime, ideally in 2021. That should make it even faster. But man, before this, you had to actually, you know, write the date on a trade. Whew, that took a long time on these entries. I was like spending quite a lot of time putting in like the minutes and stuff. So at least that's gotten better. Okay, let's get back on track here. CRIS. What do I think going forward here? Well, this is a really big move on CRIS, but my problem with this ticker is the last time we had a big move like this, you know, 120%, we didn't hold our highs well, and we came all the way back. So I'd be nervous swing trading this ticker. This is a ticker that you could swing trade and you might be down 50% tomorrow. So I don't think I would be swing trading this ticker. I love the action on this one, and I think the only way I would keep trading this ticker at this point is day trading, maybe afternoon momentum. Right now it's lunchtime and might be a little bit chill, but if we see a break above 8 at one point today, this thing could keep flying. So I'm going to put an alert here. Maybe we'll get a notification, but I don't know. I'm probably done with trading for today. But yeah, if we see a move past 8, this we could see some pretty fun fireworks on this ticker for sure. Let's scroll back here a little bit. It seems like this $11 is quite significant. So let's go ahead and mark that area. So if we see a break above 8, I'm sure $10 will give us big resistance, but man, maybe that $11 zone is what we'll see. But for now, I'm done with this ticker, and unless we see a move above 8, I probably won't be trading it anymore. Yeah, Steven. Steven says tuition is when you miss, like I did yesterday. Yeah, so tuition and trading is the cost of having a loss and learning from it, which is totally fine. I I got my trading shorts on, David, every single day. There's a bunch of tickers on these shorts. Oh man, I would love to make a deal with a company that makes these and see if they can get it on our site, because I would love getting these to more people. Also, thanks again, David, for the 20, man. Thanks for the donation. I really do appreciate that support. So let's go ahead and talk about QS here for a second. So QS is one of those tickers that I really, really like as a swing trade, but today it was moving quickly and I saw an opportunity to trade it right in this area. For some reason, it's not showing on the chart. We were buying it right around the 53, the mid 53s, and then I was averaging down here looking for a bounce off of VWAP and 552 support. For a retrace to the 9 EMA. That was a quick trade we did here. Walked away with a small profit because I bought in too soon and I actually took a little bit more risk, and it wasn't exactly the best popper, but yeah. Yeah, Eugene, at the moment it doesn't auto match. So I can quickly show you like a very fast example for that. If I'm in the import tab and I imported a bunch of trades, all these trades right here will be empty. And then if I click on the ID and then I see which trade ID it is, and then I just select it from the drop down, and that's all I do. And then they match up. It's in the video. The video is a pretty good example, so definitely check that out. Okay, so let's get back to it. QS. So yeah, quick little trade there on QS. Made about 38 bucks on that one. Nothing really too crazy, but just it was a really good opportunity, and I felt like I didn't want to slip through my fingers. With QS and a lot of these other tickers, I'm really just waiting here for a better entry. So at the moment, my fingers are tied a little bit. It looks like a lot of these stocks are kind of topping out. Okay, well, Tesla doesn't really care what anybody thinks, but even Tesla had a run where I'm like, okay, well, that was a good run, and it could keep going, but I would probably rather have a different entry, because even Tesla has these pretty wicked sell-offs time and time again. 35%, 25%. This sell-off here was really aggressive, 60%, and that's a strong ticker with a really good foundation that a lot of people know. So a lot of these other tickers, they're much more aggressive when they sell off. HCAC, I'm waiting for an entry under 16. So I'm still holding this, or not holding, but I'm still holding my limit order. I'm not ready to enter this one just yet. It looks like it had a bit of a failed breakout here, couldn't hold its highs, and it made a new low. So right now it's on a low, it's on the way down. So I don't really feel like I want to get long this one just yet. Don't forget, guys, we actually just came out with a video yesterday on LAZR. This is another ticker that I think we should all be watching if you're looking to trade EV companies and SPACs. GMHI was the SPAC, and they just had their merger on the 2nd of December, and now it is LAZR. This is one of the LiDAR autonomous driving companies, and it seems like it's positioned to be the supplier for the whole EV market. It has the position for that. So this is going to be probably a name that we're going to be seeing a lot. This ticker, I would really like to see a bit more of a pullback to the 9 EMA. I don't think we're going to really see a sell-off to, let's say, 27 just yet, but that's ideally where I would love to accumulate this one in my swing trading account. Oh my God, calm down. You got out of Hertz today. Is that ticker still trading? HTZ, right? I thought this one was gone. Nope, it's not. I keep forgetting. Eugene, if you want to help with TradeJournal, let's definitely get in contact. You could write me on Discord or the email or something like that, alex@tradejournal.co, and we could talk about it a little bit more. Right here, you can see my email on the disclaimer at the bottom of the disclaimer. Yeah, ZW. There's many different ways to kind of go about that, but switching to an unlimited account at one point is the way to go. You're gonna have to pretty much do that. Man, there's so many good swing trading opportunities coming up here. Again, I'm gonna be waiting a little bit longer. I think maybe near the end of the week, if we see a little bit more sell-off across the board, I would like to start getting aggressive then. I do still feel like some of these tickers are a little bit high, but some are already bouncing, like FSR and what was that other ticker? KNDI. Both of these tickers already, they had that big sell-off, and they're actually bouncing quite a bit off the lows. 55% sell-off, up 35%. Really, really nice. Yeah, Yash, if you guys have, if you guys ever have any sort of kind of partnerships or collaboration ideas, I'm more than happy to talk about it. Not to mention, like, man, I'm just, a one-man shop right now. Most of my time is dedicated to trading, reviewing my trades, studying, and then my free time, I'm trying to code TradeJournal and, answer questions on the course and all that stuff. So it's, my time is pretty limited, and that's why, the merchandise store is pretty limited as well. But if you guys ever want to come in with some ideas, I'm always welcoming that. David, dang, that's intense. You guys looking at LXRX again? You bunch of savages. Actually, this one's really cracking, really nice. We could review LXRX just really quickly here, and then I'll actually be wrapping up. So let's quickly look into this one. This is another ticker we were watching today. This is the one that had the price target increase from Citigroup from 2.1 to $6. Neutral to buy, 52 million float, 200 million market cap. I'm not totally sure why they increased it, so I would like to look into that a little bit more. But USA Biotech, kind of in all the price ranges we're looking for. It just doesn't really have that catalyst that really gets me too excited. But hey, right now it's breaking above some from former highs, and it's got big volume coming in right now. So this is looking pretty strong. I really like what I'm seeing right now, actually. This one has pretty decent upside potential. It has a lot of these failed spikes and clearly has dilution, but around 3.5 we could run, and then maybe even to 4. I'm not sure about that, but possible crack of 3.5 for sure. Yeah, good activity here. Don't forget, guys, if you are new and you want to learn more about day trading, swing trading, and everything we're doing here, if you go to tradejournal.co/connect, you can see everything of what we're doing. It's that first link under the video description below, so don't forget to check it out. You get the foundation video series here, the slides, checklist. Check out our sponsors. Webull right now giving away 4 free stocks. We got Yoda Savings Bank, and if you use the code Winkler, you get 100 free lottery tickets. We got Discord group. With the community more that Brent is chilling in 24/7, which is awesome. Always giving some swing trades ideas, and a few other courses such as our unlimited crypto trading course, which took over 2 months to put together. So this is probably my best reviewed course right now. Yeah, and that's pretty much everything, guys. We'll probably wrap it up here. I probably won't be trading anymore. I mean, it would be kind of sweet to maybe snag. Snack CRIS again if there's some opportunity on that one, but I most likely won't be trading this one. You got to also watch out for offerings and whatnot. I mean, these biotechs and every company could use more capital usually, so they'll take advantage of that if they can. Anything else we got to discuss here before we roll on out? CLSD. The owner is buying shares at a price of 169. It's good to see insider buying. That's a good catalyst. Owner buys more at 195, and it's in a slow uptrend. I don't know anything about this ticker, CLSD, but any ticker that the insider, the owner is buying, is usually not a bad idea to keep looking into. Clearside is a biopharmaceutical company. Vision for people with serious eye diseases. That sounds pretty important. They're headquartered in Georgia, founded in 2011, so it's, probably a pretty well-established company at this point in time. You can see the owner. My God, the ads on Finviz drive me absolutely insane. So yeah, the owner's been buying quite a lot. So maybe they're going to be coming out with some PR soon at one point. So interesting, very, very interesting. Don't forget to shoot CLSD in the Discord as well. And we could always be talking about there, especially if any news comes up. So remember, tradejournal.co/connect in the Discord group. No, there's no premium features on TradeJournal. Yeah, everything you see is what there is. But I do in the future want to make it so if you have an open trade, you can see what the current P&L is for that open trade. So man, you guys should see the backlog of features on TD. On TradeJournal. It's pretty heavy stuff, TJ. And in the Discord, guys, don't forget to check out if you do have ideas, there in the Discord, there's a TradeJournal feedback, so you guys can always throw some feedback on me at any time, and I'll add it. All right, guys, let's go ahead and wrap things up here. Hopefully everyone had a good trading day today. Hopefully you guys learned something new. That's not a bad idea, David. Not a bad idea at all. Feel free to get in contact with me, Brent, about that. All right, guys. I'll see you then first thing tomorrow morning. Like always, stay safe, make some awesome trades. Don't forget to drop a like on the way out. I really do appreciate it. Consider subscribing if you're new. I see some subscribers coming in now. Always something to learn, and the more people here, the better for everyone. We can all learn together. 115 likes, guys. I really do appreciate that, man. That's awesome. Brent, John says, Alex, please hire Valeria. Oh, God. friend for mod 2021. Okay, a lot of good stuff seeing here. Love to be a mod in the Discord though. Okay, all right, yeah, Brad. We'll yeah, let's get in contact about that. Hit me up on Discord as well. All right, guys. I'll see you next time. Like always, stay safe. Make some awesome trades. Ross, yeah, Ross does do that, but he never really ends up closing the screen half the time. All right, guys. Which camera? Ciao, ciao. When?